everyone. Today's pick a card is on what do your guides want you to know right this moment. My guides have been screaming at me recently, so with the changing of all the planets and everything going on right now, I just figured it would be a good time to just kind of check in with ourselves, our higher selves, our guides, whatever you want to call them, gods, and just see what's going on. So we have 4 piles today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Just gonna give you a second to pick your pile and just say that if you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel so you are always aware when my readings are posted. Like this video. If you like this video, if the message resonates, please comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments. It really just warms my heart and just keeps me wanting to do these videos for y'all. And yeah, if you want a personal reading from me, link is also down below in the description box. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Hello, pile number 1. Before we even start shuffling the deck, I heard just off the top of my head is have some fun, damn it, which is the funniest thing, just exactly like that, in quotes, have some fun, damn it. And with the 3 of potions here, absolutely, you guys are being advised to have more fun, to enjoy life with friends and family, go out and do something that, you enjoy or you used to enjoy that you haven't done in a while, and just just enjoy things, have fun, damn it. Pile number 1. What do pile number 1's guides want to tell them? That's so funny. My guides have been telling me that too, and the thing about it is that depending on where you live in the world, the world's kind of crazy right now, and money is hard and all kinds of things are hard, and I feel like this is just kind of making the most out of what you have. Yeah, because I feel like you're a very structured person, pile number 1, and with the Emperor card, you really do take care of yourself. You work really hard for what you have. You have a really good foundation of opportunities for the world here. It feels very much to me, pile number 1, you've worked so hard and now the world is at your fingertips and you don't quite see that. Your guides are screaming at you, shaking at you, go have some fun, you've worked so hard, you do so much good, and you're still kind of just no, I'm in work mode, I gotta keep doing, I gotta have my routine, I have to, and routines are good, pile number 1, I'm not saying that, but it feels very much you have so many open opportunities, and either you're sitting on the couch just staring at the opportunities pass you by and only doing what you're used to, it feels a lot you're not. Maybe you don't like change. I don't either, so that's so valid. But it feels, pile number 1, you've worked really hard in a rut now. So you're doing good things, but you're doing only the most minimal of the good things. You need to branch out a little bit. You need to branch out here with the trees. Pile number 1, it just feels very big energy of your guides want you to celebrate the wins, first of all, and then they also want you to do more wins. If you're offered an opportunity, say yes. Just say yes. Have a yes day. Tell your guides, okay, in 1 week, I'm gonna say yes to whatever opportunities come my way, and just see what your guides come up with. See what gets where you get invited, who starts talking to you. Just see what happens, because I feel that would be really beneficial. We have 9 of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Cups, but I just feel there's a lot of nurturing feminine energy here. I feel you've worked really hard for what you have. You are an absolute queen. Again, we have somebody kind of just sitting and being very happy with what they have, very content with where they are in life, and having all these opportunities presented to them. But this is only the 9 of Cups, so if the thing of it is that 9 of Cups is a beautiful, amazing, abundant card, right? It's one where you are pretty much completely fulfilled in life. You have all of these goals and you've reached most of them, but it feels in this situation you're just not content with that amount. You want all of them. You want the 10 of Cups moment. I got a reading the other day and somebody was saying how the 9 of Cups meant that there was something missing in their life still, and I was that's so weird to me, because I've always seen it as being such a beautiful contentment But in this reading, like, I don't know, maybe that's why I got that reading from that other person, was because like it kind of sheds some light on like feeling like there's more to be done, there's more that you need, even though together with all of these cups you have 10 of cups, you have the whole lot, right? But like but you're not seeing that, you know. I don't think that you, like, yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, like, it feels very much like, you know, you are striving for more. And there's nothing wrong with striving for more, but there is, you know, you should also be happy, you know, you should have fun, you should still be able to balance out, I guess, pile number one with the 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, definitely, like, there's a lot of like stress, I think, about finances or about things working out for you, and your guides are like, that's totally fine, it's in the bag, don't worry, don't even worry about it, pile number one. I got you, you know. Like, money is coming in if you're worried about money. If you're not, and you're worried about something else, that's coming, it's all coming, like, it's all coming towards you. Yeah, this 4 of Wands, you have a really like good foundation, pile number one. A lot of structural integrity here. You have worked really hard to build a basis for your success, whether that's be like, you know, you've worked really hard at the company you're at, or you just have all these skills to get a really good job, or you have your own business, or I'm really thinking for you, pile number one, like a lot of your like hang-ups, the reason you're not having as much fun as maybe you could, and what your guides are really wanting you to do, is because you're like worried about finances, or you're worried about, you know, taking time away from something else that can help you succeed further, help you get like your 5-year plan like locked in, right? Like, I feel like pile number one, you have a goal in mind and you're running towards that goal, and you aren't really taking time to smell the roses while you're doing that. And while, you know, it's really good that you're working so hard, and you should be proud of that, you should also, like, again, like, celebrate those little wins that you've been having, you know. Like, every time that something good happens, like, that is reason enough to like have a pat on the back, you know. To do something that you enjoy, have fun with your friends. Yeah, there needs to be a bit more balance here, pile number one. I feel like you do so much, and you're working so hard, and it's like, it's time for you to kind of just like settle a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, with the Emperor here again, like, structure is such a big deal for you. You work really hard for what you have, and I get it, and you're like so passionate about it too, and you're working so hard, and you're trying to balance so many things that I feel like you think that if you take a breather, if you just kind of rest, if you have fun with people, like, you just don't feel like that's kind of worth it. Like, not necessarily that people aren't worth it or anything like that, pile number one, but you just kind of feel like, you know, I need to be doing other things. Maybe you feel guilty about taking a break, about hanging out and like having fun, because again, I do feel like this is really heavily tied to like business success, career, and things like that. So you could definitely be like struggling financially and being like, oh my gosh, like, I just don't know how I'm going to like pay my bills, and you're like freaking out about it. And I feel like pile number one, like, your guides are just telling you that like it's covered. Like, yeah, it's really stressful right now, but like, that's why you need to have some fun, and that's why you need to like experience some positives. Because even back in the olden days, like, you know, just because you were poor doesn't mean you didn't have fun. That was actually more reason to have fun, more reason to go dancing, or to like have a drink with a friend, or to like, you know, experience life, because like, you're dealing with so much hardship already. You need to be able to have that release, to have that, you know, positive energy, pleasure, happiness. Like, that's the goal, right? Like, you need to have those little moments. There's no reason to like, oh, sorry, my throat is like starting to hurt, but there's no reason for you to kick yourself while you're down, basically, pile number one. The High Priestess here, it feels very much like, you know, you already kind of know, you know, like, you know what you need to do, you know, like, I think your guides have been telling you this for a while, and you're just kind of like, you know, not listening to it. Like, you're listening to it, but you're kind of just like half-assing it a little bit. Yeah, because this is like a transformative, like the Death card, it feels like pile number one, like, you're just really having like, you're focused on like very different things. Knight of Cups here, I'm gonna ask a little bit more about the Knight of Cups. That was in the keep in the reverse? Yeah, okay, yeah, that was in the reverse originally. Yeah, it just feels like you're not like emotionally like regulated, and so your guides are kind of telling you like, hey, you're not emotionally regulated, it's because you're hella stressed out because you're doing so much stuff and you're trying really hard, right, to like make a life for yourself, get a home, pay off a debt, or like it feels like, there are stakes. Pile number one, there are stakes to what you are doing and why you are doing it in this way. You've been pushed too far, basically, and so they're trying to like regulate you so that like you can actually like improve. I was just talking to my dad, he's in Europe right now, and he was like, yeah, a lot of people are like experiencing FOMO, and like they're like, some people are having a hard time keeping up and with what everybody wants to do there. And he was explaining this to me, and it's his first time out of the country, and I've been out of the country a few times, so I was like, it's more important that you rest when you need to instead of doing every single thing, because you're not going to be able to have any fun if you're completely exhausted the whole time. So it's just one of those things, pile number one, that like your guides are just kind of sitting with you and trying to get you to calm down a little bit. And like with meditation or yoga or whatever, and I know you're like, Jacqueline, I don't have time for that, I have to do all these things, and I have to and like I'm sitting here kind of as I'm talking to you about this, kind of talking to myself as well, because I'm in the same boat. They're spiritual beings, right? So they're not people that like have to worry about a mortgage, and they're not people that have to worry about if they're going to be able to eat, because they don't eat. Like, so it's one of those things where it's like, there's some frustration there, at least from my end of it, where it's like, oh, like they don't get it, and I feel like that's kind of where you're at too, if not like, oh my guides, they just don't understand, but also kind of like, oh my guides, they just don't understand, because they do, but they don't at the same time. It's like a really weird place to be in, pile number one. But like the thing of it is though, is that like the reason that they're doing this is because they're trying to help you out. Okay, I was like, am I recording? Like, what's happening? Oh my goodness, this is a chaotic reading for sure. But yeah, with the 10 of Cups here, like you do end up getting that last cup. You do end up getting everything. All of your ducks will be in a row. I think that what it's meaning with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse is just like, you're not like trusting your spirit team to do their part and things. Yeah, I feel like, with the 2 of Cups, it's not necessarily about like a romantic thing going on, but more so in like a trust, a partnership. And I feel like, you have a good relationship with your guides. I think you already are more on the spiritual, like maybe even witchy side of things, and you're just you do trust your guides. But like your guides are asking you for like a crazy amount of trust right now, and trust that it's gonna work out. Like, it's like one of those things where it's like, if you've ever been hit by a car, I don't know, maybe this is just a me experience, but like, or like had your car like start spinning out, right? And you can't do anything about it in that moment, right? Like your car is not going to respond to you. It is moving because it was like pushed into, or something broke on it, and you're just kind of spinning, let's say on the freeway in the middle of the night, and it's like snowing out, and like, yeah, this happened to me. But like, so, and you just kind of have to trust that you're gonna make it out okay. That's kind of how this feels, pile number one. I'm kind of surprised we're not getting the Fool card here, honestly, because this gives me like Fool card energy, like just really having to trust the process, because like, there's nothing really I think you can do. I think your guides, besides like just kind of letting yourself like rest a little bit, and like not necessarily like not doing anything, but like doing fun things that bring you joy, things that spark your creativity, things with people that you love. Like I really feel like you need to be doing more of that, obviously, because like this is what like that was the whole point, right, of what your guides were telling you. But it also just kind of feels like one of those things where like your guides are just like asking you to believe them, like let them Jesus take the wheel kind of moment. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I just feel like, like you're so stressed about everything and you're not having much fun, and it's something that like your guides want to just kind of, they want to make it right. They want to make it right with the Justice card. They want to balance it out. They want to balance you out. And so they're trying to make it so that you have fun. They want you to have fun, pile number one. So I would expect a major blessing coming in, because like they know that something needs to change. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And then self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So what I'm really getting for this, pile number 1, is that you have been neglecting yourself. You probably are in maybe a more negative or maybe not the healthiest mindset right now when it comes to like what's going on in your life. I feel like with like the health card, I really feel like you're neglecting yourself. You know, maybe you're so tired at the end of the day that you're not brushing your teeth or something, like you're not bathing because you don't, like, it feels like, you know, you're having a really hard time kind of just balancing everything out, taking care of yourself. And then with the self-esteem, it feels like you kind of have forgotten how amazing you are. Like, it kind of feels like you don't, like, you've lost the plot a little bit, pile number 1. I feel like you've kind of forgotten how amazing you are and like how much you mean to people. Getting me all choked up, pile number 1. But you just don't see how much people love you and how much you really touch people's lives. And I think that's also part of it, is that your guides really just want you to see that. So they want you to make more time for your friends and the people that love you, so that you can see that. So that you can see that like you're not alone and that you're loved and that's gonna be okay. And oh my goodness, pile number 1, I'm so sorry. Like, I've definitely cried in readings before, but I've never done it for a pick a card reading. like this is just, this is really, it hits really close to home for me. And also, like, it's such a sad place to be, you know, like mentally, like that's just not, nobody wants to feel that way. And pile number 1, I'm so sorry that you've been feeling that way. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's just been like really toxic for you, pile number 1. And you've been thinking a lot about like how to get out of these situations, how to kind of save yourself, I guess. Like nobody's coming to save you, so you need to go save yourself. And you have the ability to, pile number 1. I see that you really do. And I think that's something that's also kind of frustrating maybe for you, is that you know that you have the ability to, but you don't know why it's not working. Oh my god. Like, and it just feels like, pile number 1, like, like you really need to go see some friends. Like, I think that, like, to rejuvenate you, to kind of like help get that spark back and kind of give you, I think, a reason. Oh fuck. Give you like a reason to, you know, keep on fighting. You should go talk to some friends, see some people, get a new perspective on things, you know, do something just around human beings, because I think that's really going to remind you of who you are and how amazing you are, and like that yucky energy that you've been feeling that just doesn't go away because you've been working so hard and you haven't been taking care of yourself. You know, like, I think it'll get better. And I really feel like, I really do feel like, you know, a big blessing is on its way. And that, like, hopelessness that I'm picking up on, that's gonna go away. I'm asking for one more card. Just to kind of get, like, a little bit of something. Like, I don't know. But, oh my gosh, pile number 1, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to edit out as much as, like, of the sniffling and stuff as possible. But, like, this is just, it's just so sad. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, what your guides want you to know is you're not alone. They want you to know that you really are loved and you are being taken care of, and it is gonna get better. I just feel like you really need to do something that's silly and surrounded by people that love you, and people do love you, pile number 1. And I think that maybe you haven't had time for yourself or for your friendships in a while. maybe haven't seen your family in a little bit, and like that's something that your guys are just telling you to like you need to prioritize that a little bit more. You know, even if it's just like, you know, right after work, like you drive, instead of to your place, you go to your friends and you just spend the night there. Like I really feel like you need to see other people, you need to interact with people more, and trust that your guides are really there to help you and that it's gonna work out. And it's okay to lean on other people because you're not in this alone. And yeah, just because you have all the like opportunities coming in, doesn't mean that like you have to be the one to make all those opportunities come in, you know? Like you have people that are going to be giving you opportunities too. Like you're not alone, pile number one. I don't know, I just feel like I need to keep telling you that, like, you're not alone, and you are going to be taken care of, and it's going to be okay. And I don't know, I don't think I have anything else to say, but like, dude, like I just, oh my god. I need a minute. I need a minute, girl. I think I'm gonna pull another card for you. I don't like the spirit keeps telling me, no, they don't need another card. You guys need another card. You need like something. You need something good for me to. I don't even care that it's 4 cards. I don't give a shit. Okay, like I don't care at all. I don't care at all because we have because we have the Hangman. Feeling stuck, we have the Justice card, and then we have the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're about to reignite your passion and love for life and for what you do. And I think that it really just starts with you seeing your friends again, seeing people again. Maybe it's just getting out of the house if you work from home or something. And it really is gonna work out, pile number one. I know it doesn't feel like it maybe right now, but like your guys are really there for you. They're really trying. They're getting shit ready for you. It just takes time, you know. It takes time. Definitely take time for yourself. Take time for your friends and family and the people that love you. And that is your message, pile number one. I hope it resonated. I hope as I edit this, like, you know, I can get all the snot out. I'm sorry. But if this video made sense, if you liked this video, please like this video. Please comment that this is your pile, you know, maybe like with an affirmation like I am loved, or I am taken care of, or I'm gonna go see my friends this weekend. But yeah, subscribe to this channel. I do new videos every Sunday, and I wish you the best, pile number one. Bye-bye, see you in the next one. Hello, pile number two. Oh my goodness. If you make me cry like pile number one did, it's all over for us. So we have the 8 of Needles in the reverse, and then we have the 7 and 9 of Pentacles here. This is really good energy, pile number two. This is definitely like you realizing that, you know, if you work hard, you will get whatever you want. Like, this is the energy of like your guides are telling you like it's time to break free of like whatever limiting beliefs you have about yourself, whatever thoughts you've been having about like, oh, I couldn't be successful, or oh, like I'm not gonna like find a partner, or whatever it is that you have been thinking about, where you're just like, oh, I can't do that because that's just not for me. And not necessarily because like, not because like you don't want it. Like, if you want to be single and like have maybe a lizard or something and that's like your life, like that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about like if you like feel like you're I don't know, like you got out of a bad relationship, and so now you're like, there are no good people, right? Like, you're like, there are no good people because I was cheated on or something. Like, that's more the energy I'm getting, is like having this limiting belief that you can't find a decent person because of like what one bad egg has done in the past. Maybe you are a big perfectionist, pile number two, so you're very much like, if I'm not good at something like right away, then it's not for me and I'm never gonna be good at it. And it feels very much like you're kind of learning that that's actually not true, and that if you put the work in, then it will pay off.
Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, like I feel like this is probably something that somebody else has kind of taught you. Like I feel you've had like an opportunity be presented to you through like another person. So I feel like, you know, maybe it was a friend or coworker, a partner, that just kind of like sparked an opportunity for you. It feels very heavily of like, you know, maybe you were like maybe you have a friend like I do, hi Keely, if you're watching, where like they send you jobs that they think that you would be really good at. Like they give you opportunities, and then you kind of can see like, oh yeah, like my skill set really would like let me do this. Like I feel like with the Hangman in the reverse too, it's like one of those things where you just felt stuck. You just needed to see things from a different perspective, and I feel like the people in your life are kind of there to help you see that different perspective, pile number two. And your guides really want you to kind of lean into that, like see things from other opportunities, other eyes, and just kind of like go with it. Like if you have a friend that you have no clue what they do for, they're like the travel friend. They're like the friend that on Tuesday you see that they're in Paris and you're like, how did you do that? Like you don't have a job, like how did you pay for that? Like that's kind of what I'm getting at, pile number two, is I feel like you seeing things from different like perspectives from different people has really kind of helped you see like what you can do and how you can do it even better. So we have the Eight of Cups here. I want to get another card for that because that is confusing to me. Okay, Page of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. So maybe this is somebody from your past. This is a past connection, but it feels like Lovers, Three of Wands, Strength. Yeah, okay. All right, pile number two. So it feels like to me in this connection, somebody from your past is the reason that you now like have this hair up your butt to do things a certain way. Like they are the push for you to glow up or get that job or do that thing that you were really passionate about. Okay, awesome, cool. Okay, so pile number two. So your guides are telling you that it's time for you to start doing the work to like make something happen in your life, okay? And I feel like this has come to you through if it hasn't already happened, it's gonna happen soon, where like somebody from your past, like you see them out in the wild, right? Energy is of exes coming back, so like this could definitely be an ex, probably like an ex partner or situationship or friend where something was weird, but anyways, that doesn't really matter. This person's not that important. They're just kind of like the person that kind of got you to get up off your butt to do whatever it is that you needed to do. Pile number two, like I'm really seeing that like if they glue up, you're like, oh, I need to glow up even harder. Or if you like see them, like it just reminds you that you had all these goals, like before you're gonna end up glowing up, basically. Because like with the Lovers card, there's choices to be had. There's like wow, I'm like all over the place with this one, pile number two. Like this is, oh my gosh. Reel it in, please. Reel it in. So pile number two, you had a connection in your past that either you're still like kind of talking to or you completely like iced out, that like kind of refuses to leave your brain. And it's one of those things where it's like they're your perspective shift. They're like the reason that you think differently about things, because either like they hyped you up, like when you two were talking, like they would hype you up and be like, yeah, you should totally like I'm gonna have to give an example, pile number two, because I'm having such a hard time like explaining what I mean by this. But like, so I had somebody in my life some lore about me, which is not lore if you've watched any of my other pick a cards, but like we are both writers, right? Like I've published books, he wants to publish a book, or maybe he has already now, I don't know, we don't talk anymore. But when we were like talking, I would always be like hyping up his work, and I would be like looking at his work for free because I'm also like a freelance editor, so like I would like edit his work and like tell him how to improve, and I would like support him in that. And he was so happy about it, and he actually like started writing again because I feel like he like had stopped for a minute or something, like I don't know, it was like a whole thing where like I had helped boost him so much in his writing that he had like gotten back into it, and he had like had this newfound like wind in his sails to continue writing his story. Anyways, the whole thing about that pile number 2, wow, that was really loud, I'm so sorry, but like the whole thing about that pile number 2 is that like that's kind of where you're at. Like your ex situationship, ex friend, ex-boyfriend, whatever, like either you see them and it triggers this, or you just kind of think back to them right now, like you're thinking back to them a little bit, and it's kind of triggering you to want to do this glow up and wanting to have the strength to pursue whatever it is that you told them about. If it was like, I really want to be, you know, an author, that's what you're gonna do. Like you have the newfound skills to be like, if I don't succeed right away, if I don't succeed right away, that doesn't mean it's the end for me. That just means that I need to do something different, and I need to keep pursuing it, and I need to work towards it, work towards my goals so that they actually become something. Pile number 2, you're kind of like, it's like this like epiphany, like it's hard to explain pile number 2, and I don't know why, like, and maybe this is I'm having a hard time communicating like in all of these. I don't know if it's Mercury retrograde or if it's because number 1 made me cry. I don't know, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm having like a really hard time communicating with you, and so I feel like this person maybe is still kind of in your life. Maybe you want to talk to them, maybe like, you know, there's definitely some stuff kind of underlying going on with this connection in particular. Yeah, with the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. It just, yeah, it feels like, you know, it didn't really like you've been thinking a lot about it. You've been thinking a lot about the situation and how to like move forward, and you're also thinking a lot about this person with the Death card and the 5 of Cups. Like it feels, pile number 1, come on. It feels, pile number 1, very much like trying to it's all over the place. Like there's like a lack of focus here that is not normal for me. This is rough. So pile number 2, like you're just really thinking about the past. Okay, you are really personally thinking about the past, and the reason you're thinking about the past so much, you're thinking about this like old person, this old boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, situationship, whatever they were, like you're thinking a lot more about them, and the reason you're thinking a lot more about them right now is because they're there to kind of get you going back on something that you really cared about. My god, pile number 2. And I don't even, so you might want to watch my video from last week, which was like who's coming back into your life or who's thinking about you. You might want to do that, because like I feel like, you know, there's some stuff going on here, pile number 2, but like where I'm going with this, and it's really all over the place right now, which is not fun whatsoever. I don't appreciate this. Get it together. Like we need to like fix this. This needs to make more sense. It's all disjointed. The thing about it is though, pile number like oh my god, pile number 2, focus, pile number 2, focus your energy, get your guides to focus. Like you're all over the place. You are all over the place. This energy is all over the place. I don't know if I'm also picking up on their energy, but like I just like had the visual of, you guys are not gonna know what this is. It's a very niche book, but like I'm gonna show it to you. Like this is how unfocused this is. Let me show it to you.
This is what I'm imagining. Pile number 2. This is what I'm imagining right now. It's the chapter's called Disjointing Flower. And this is automatically what I pictured. So just for some background.
So for some background on this, I didn't even think about how this is both Alice in Wonderland themed, but you know, slay, go off, I guess. But like, is that pile number 2, that like Alice and the Mad Hatter are having a fight basically, and like he's her love interest, or one of the love interests for this series, and she's like really mad about him, and like in that one though, like she helps him get his shit together. He doesn't really help her all that much. I mean, yeah, he's not very helpful, but like pile number 2, what is wrong with you? What is happening? Like this is what do your guides want to tell you? Your guides want to tell you that you need to get it together. You need to pull it together, you know, wrap it up, because you are all over the place. You have so many things you want to do. And okay, so the thing is that like you're so distracted by this person, this connection, that you are like really like shooting yourself in the foot here, pile number 2, You are so distracted by this person. Like, that's the reason that they brought him or her or them or whatever into your brain again, was not for you to start wanting them back. It was not for you to want to like talk to them, although that might happen too. I don't know. We'll see if a card falls out for that. But like pile number 2, card did fall out for that. The star in reverse. Yeah, leave them alone. Leave them alone. They're not worth it. But like the thing of it is, pile number 2 is that the reason you're thinking about them is not because you want to be with them. They suck. We don't want them back in our lives, okay? But you did have a moment, a good moment with them where like you were talking with them about your hopes and dreams, their hopes and dreams, whatever. And like you should really hold on to that. You should hold on to what your hopes and dreams are from that, and you should run with that, and you should focus on that. Focus on the hopes and dreams that you have, your goals for yourself, and work hard towards those. If it was that you wanted to be a famous writer one day, you need to write that book, pile number 2. You need to do it. If you were telling them how you really wanted to go back to the gym and you haven't done it yet, and you still haven't done it after maybe a year or 2 of talking to this person or like not talking to them anymore, you should go to the gym, pile number 2. If you were talking about like going into like the culinary arts and you still like haven't done it, do that, pile number 2. That is what your guides are trying to tell you. Oh my goodness. Just don't focus on the silly boy, girl, person that you're like interested in right now. That's not the point of what they are trying to share with you through those memories, through those thoughts. They are trying to get you to focus on yourself and your goals and the hope that you have for them. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. They want you to learn from this experience. They want you to grow. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, you know? And if like, I think part of it too is if like this is somebody that you like saw around your city or something, and you're like, whoa, like they're doing really well, or whoa, like they told me that they wanted to be, you know, I don't know, they wanted a promotion at their job, and then you find out through a friend or something that they got the promotion from the job. Like, I feel like you're kind of in the headspace of like, well, fuck that person. like they did me dirty, and like why is it that they have all this good stuff happening and I'm over here like not like focused on them and not on myself and not on my own growth? Like it feels like that, pile number 2. Like you are so all over the place, girl. Like reel it in. But like but pile number 2, the thing of it is that you need to focus more on yourself, not on other people. Other people are not going to help you get the dream life that you're wanting. Other people are not going to help you to like glow up. You need to do the work for that, you know? If you want to, like, I'm trying to learn Polish right now. If you want to learn Polish or another language, you actually have to do the work for that. You cannot just say you're going to do it and then not do any of the work and then get mad at somebody else because they can speak 5 languages, you know? Like that's kind of the energy I'm getting here, pile number 2, is that you're very much like, you have a lot of goals, which is amazing and commendable, and I wish you the best on them, but you just don't actually work on them. And when you do work on them, you give up really easily because I think you're a perfectionist, which that sucks. I'm sorry. I also am a perfectionist. And like then you're in like this cycle of like, I wish that I was like this and this person is like this, so I'm like jealous of them and I'm upset about it. And instead of seeing that like, oh wow, the reason that this person is living the life that you're wanting is not because they're better than you or because they worked, well, it is because they worked harder, but like, you know, like not necessarily, but like probably, but that's because they have more self-discipline than you. You don't have any discipline, pile number 2. I've never been this all over the place in a tarot reading. This is crazy. You need to like lock it in a little bit. If you want something, you need to lock it in. And I think you're realizing this. Like, I don't think that this is the first time you've heard this or you've thought about this, maybe if I'm the first person saying it out loud to you, but your guides just want you to know that like you have the potential to do every single thing that you want to do. You just need to have the audacity. You need to have the discipline. You need to trust yourself to do the thing. You need to be able to continue to make baby steps and understand that that is how real progress works. Like, yeah, you start going to the gym now, you're not going to see a difference for the first couple of months. I'm going to tell you that, okay? But you you will have a difference. You know, a couple months down the line, you're gonna be like 20 pounds lighter or more toned, or maybe now you have muscles to you. Maybe you just feel better, like physically, but you look the same. Like going, like you need to start making small progress now to get those goals to work in your favor later. You know, you can't just like not you you can't not do the things that you want and then get mad that other people did the things that you wanted. You know, like if somebody like goes to like had enough money to go out of the country, you can't be jealous of them for being able to save the money to go out of the country. You just need to be able to save better and like do it that way. You know, like you can't. Pile number 2, like you have so much ability to do the thing and to do it well and to like glow up in this way or just be cooler, because I think you're already a cool person, but I think you could be cooler, right? And I think you also want to be cooler. And again, this is like in a you want to learn an instrument kind of way or something, like gym or whatever. But like you can't do that if you're like you can't focus. You need to focus. You need to get it together a little bit. And I know I keep saying that, but it's because like for half of this reading pile number 2, I've just been like all over the place. I literally brought out a book series that I read when I was 12 years old because I don't know, because I didn't have the discipline to like not share it with you guys. Like I had to tell you about it because I don't know, all over the place. Maybe you want to read, like, work on, maybe you're reading a lot of, like, manga, like what I've been doing recently instead of working as I've been reading, and that is not bad to, like, read or to have fun, but you need to be able to balance it out, you know? This is a lot different, this is different energy. I'm feeling the energy really hardcore today, like, crying in the first one, being all over the place today. Yeah, if you have something that you want to accomplish, you need to work on it. You need to cultivate it. If you're pregnant, it takes 9 months for a baby to be born, right? Like give yourself a few months to accomplish something before you give up on it. Like you're your worst enemy, pile number 2. You're your worst enemy, because I really feel like pile number 2, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, whatever goals you have that you were like you kind of forgot about, or like, you know, you've been a little distracted by, like, think about those and just give yourself a couple of months to try and fail over and over again for a couple of months, and then see, did you make any progress on the thing that you cared about? I can bet you did. I would bet you that you did, actually. Comment down below, what are we betting on? Like, what's the bet that I have now? But you gotta be honest with yourself, pile number 2. You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be mindful of what choices you're making right now. You need to have the discipline to do the thing, you know? Like, you can't just like sit around and hope that you magically become a famous trumpet player, you know? I don't know. Like, you guys seem like cool people, and I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to like accomplish is a cool thing. Like, I don't know. And for me, like, art and music are really cool, so that's why I keep bringing that up. But like, it doesn't have to be something like that, right? Pile number 2. It could totally be something else. Also, let me know down below what it is that we're taking a bet on, because I can bet you, pile number 2, that you will accomplish so much more if you just practice like once a day or once a week, whatever it is, the skill that you're interested in, for a few months. Like, your whole life is gonna change. That discipline is gonna grow. You're gonna be doing so much better, and you don't even know it yet. You don't even know it yet, pile number 2, which I'm so excited for you, because it's gonna be so much fun when you realize that, and you are realizing that, and that's part of the reason that your guides are like here screaming at you, do the thing, pile number 2, whatever it is, whatever you were talking to that loser about that's no longer in your life. And I know somebody just said they're not a loser, he's not a loser, and let me tell you something, I don't care. That's not what this reading is about. You're focused on the wrong things, pile number 2, the wrong things. Like, this you're supposed to be focused on yourself and your goals and what you're wanting to do with your life. That's what you're supposed to focus on right now, not some boy from your past. That is not the important thing right now. If they're a good person, I trust that they're not going to be offended that a random person on the internet called them a loser. They're not going to care whatsoever, pile number 2. But you should care about what you're supposed to be doing right now, and it is not thinking about some boy from your past. Okay? Your guides put that in there so that you can focus on whatever it is that you and that guy talked about. Okay? If it was getting a family and you're like, Jacqueline, I want to like get married, like that's all I spoke to about with this person, get back on the apps, go outside, go figure it out, actually get pregnant, I don't know, whatever it is. Like this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not go do advice like that and then tell me that I'm a bad person for this. Okay, but like pile number 2, your goals matter. And like that's what your guides want you to know. Your goals matter. And if you actually went and did the thing, you would be that much closer to those goals being met. That's what your guides want you to know, pile number 2. Also, if you're curious about what the manga is called, it's called Heart no Kuri no Alice, or can you see that? Alice in the Country of Hearts. Yeah. But yeah, that is your reading, pile number 2. I'm sorry, this is like tough love, I guess, but I hope that, you know, it resonated and you're not too offended that I made fun of your ex. But that's not the important thing, pile number 2. Just remember that. I seriously though, let me know, what are we betting in the comments section? Let me know. Like this video if it resonated, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Good luck. Goodbye. So hi, pile number 3. You have the Tower card, and then we also have the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Presents. I really feel like your guides are helping you kind of take out the trash, and that is never a fun thing. But they're kind of warning you, or they're explaining why they're doing this to you, because I feel like you either pick this message because your life is in shambles right now, which is the Tower card, or your guides are warning you that like they're about to like shake things up a little bit. And the reason they're shaking things up is because you have some people around you that are not good to you. They're not good people. And so your guides are kind of like, they're gonna take the trash out for you. They're gonna let you see this person for who they are, and then things are going to start moving forward. Because yeah, we have the 9 of Cups here, and then we also have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. They're trying to get rid of some burdens. Oh my god. And yeah, I just feel like during this time, it's going to be frustrating for you. You're going to feel like nothing is kind of going the way you're hoping it will. And you're probably going to be like having a little bit more like arguments either with these people or with your guides. Because like it just feels very like irritating energy with the Knight of Pentacles and with the World card. I feel like, you know, you're gonna have some opportunities come your way that are like more maybe like a promotion or something, or like something good is going to happen to you. You're going to have like a blessing that you didn't expect to have happen, or you have a blessing that you want to like celebrate with like loved ones, and you're going to start telling your loved ones about it, and you're going to realize pretty quickly who is actually happy for you and who isn't. Yeah, we have the Tower card again. That's whatever positive news is coming your way, when you tell people about it, some people you're gonna know right off the bat are really upset that you have something good happening to you. And those are the people that your guides are wanting you to get rid of. Those are the people that your guides are like trying to like warn you about. They also could be telling you like not to say, yeah, no, because you're the Empress, pile number 3. This is pile number 3. This is pile number 3. Oh my god. This is pile number 3. You're the Empress, pile number 3. And you, for some reason, a lot of people are insecure around you. A lot of people see you as competition. They don't see you as an actual friend. And, oh, this reminds me of, like, a couple of weeks ago, I did a reading kind of like this, too. Interesting. But, like, pile number 3, you're the Empress. You have, whether you're masculine, feminine, neutral, whatever your pronouns are, but you are somebody that is very nurturing, very caring, very kind. People really love you. They gravitate towards you. Very blessed, abundant person. And because of that like kind of scratches at people's insecurities, and like it pokes at them, and so people tend to see you as competition, not as an actual friend, and maybe even use you for your abundance, for the gifts that you give people. And it just feels like, you know, you have a few of those people around you right now, or you did in the past, and like this is, your guides are just kind of telling you like, this is why we got rid of them, this is why we had to do that, because like if we didn't, you would be stuck with these vultures around you, and like you don't deserve that. You deserve real friends that actually love and support you and take care of you. Because yeah, you have the 10 of Cups, you have so much going for you, you have all of the abundance in the world, you don't need fake friends, you don't need fake people in your life, you don't need more, you know, of that energy, because you're a very amazing, abundant person. Yeah, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you are this abundant being. Like, you don't need these people in your life that are like secretly leeching off of you or secretly wishing for your downfall, you know? Like, that's what yeah, like honestly, I just keep like with the Wheel of Fortune here, like pile number 3, like you are just that person, that baddie. Like, you are the person that, you know, if you have a social media, a lot of people follow you because they want to know what's going on with you, they want to be like you, emulate you, be jealous of you. Like, it's very like cut and dry, pile number 3, that like your guides are just warning you that like, because you are so blessed and so abundant and people love you so much, that also means that the same amount of people kind of, maybe not the same amount of people, but like quite a few people are jealous of you and see you as competition and don't really like that, and they feel really insecure, and so they take it out on you and they send you bad vibes. So if you like don't have any like evil eye like protection wear, you totally should, or like wear something with obsidian or something to like protect your energy, black tourmaline, things like that. Like, you totally should, because like you're like the people that people get jealous of, and like that can rub off and like give you tower moments if you're not careful. So pile number 3, I highly recommend you take a little bit of time to like cleanse your energy of these yucky people. But your guides are going to do it for you, or they just did it for you. Again, this energy could be either or, really. But so they're going to take care of it for you, but you are still going to want to stay protected, and that's part of the reason that they're doing this, is because they want to protect you from these horrible people. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, it's just not over. I just think that this is going to be something that happens to you periodically, pile number 3. Like, I feel like this is just a lesson that's not even really a lesson. This is just something to kind of learn from, that, like, yeah, like, because of who you are as a person, because of how amazing you... Like, I feel like people think you're an easy mark, pile number 3. Like, people think that they can just, like, walk all over you because you're a really kind, abundant person. So you're very like laid back when it comes to your friends. Like, you're ride or die. You're very like, oh, you need some cash fare like for like the bus or whatever, like, here, have it. Like, oh, or I'll drive you. Or, you know, you're having a bad day and you show up with their favorite coffee or something. Like, I feel like you're one of those people that's just like a really good friend, really good person. And so people think that they can like use that to their advantage, but then like they realize like, but while they're like your friend, they start getting jealous of you and being like, well, they like have you guys seen Squid Games? Like, I'm gonna like put in the comments or like put in the description box where like I'm about to spoil it. I'm about to spoil the newest season. I'm just gonna spoil season 3. I'm so sorry. So like, I'll give you like a cut here right now. If like just there'll be in the timestamps where I end up spoiling it. But anyways, in Squid Games, like, you know, the frontman, right? Like, he thinks that Giyun is like him, and so he gives him the dagger, right, to like show that any human like would like kill in order to be saved. And then when Giyun doesn't do that, he's like like taken aback, right? And he like, that's really like upsetting for him, and he like crashes out. And that's kind of what your friends do. And I don't know, maybe that wasn't like too spoilery, I don't know, but like that's what your friends do, is they like crash out because you take the high ground, even if you don't like mean to. I don't even think you really mean to. I think you just think differently than them, and they are really upset about it. Like, it grinds their gears that you are so good to people. They don't understand it because they're not good to people. And so then, like, the more they hang out with you, the more they resent you because you're not like them, and they want you to be like them because they want to be like you. And then they start like hating you and like wishing you harm and whatever. And that's kind of what's going on right now in this connection, and that's why your guides are warning you or like letting you know, like, this is why we have to do that sometimes we have to like show you how shitty these people are, because like you are just too kind. And like, even if you're aware of it, and I feel like sometimes you are, like, you kind of get the vibe like, that was a little like rude, or that was a little petty of them to say, or whatever, but you forgive them because you're a good person, and you just like are like, whatever, they're having a bad day, it's fine. Or like, you give them excuses, and like, they don't need excuses, pile number 3. They don't need those. But your guys are just like, nah, we'll take out the trash for you. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Yeah, like, and I think that you see so much good potential in these people that like you get upset about it. Like, you get like, dang it, like, if they just had told me that they were upset, like, we could have fixed it. Or like, if they just like were a little different, if I could just change this part of it, or if I feel like like, they want to change you to be worse, and you want to change them to be better, and it's like, that's not healthy. Neither one of those is healthy. Growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah, so your guides kind of do this for a couple of reasons, but like, they do it because they want you to move on to bigger and better things. And these people stunt you. They stunt your growth. They make it so that you can't do more with your life. They make it harder, especially because I don't think you protect yourself spiritually. And again, I already kind of told you what you should be doing for that, pile number 3. But it just feels to me like your guides are like, well, if you're not going to protect yourself from these people, then that means that their energy can actually impact you and make it harder for you to like get that abundance that you deserve. Find those real friends that you deserve. And so your guides kind of have to do this purge every once in a while to get rid of bad people or jealous people, so that you have room for these abundant, like, these new things, and you don't have all this nasty energy coming your way all the time, and you can just breathe for a minute, grow. Man, this is just, we're having a hard time like getting everything to focus today. Yeah, pile number 3. Yeah, you have yucky people around you. You have really yucky, jealous people around you, pile number 3. And your guides don't like it, and so they're gonna get rid of them for you. Just so you can go do it all over again. I feel like this is a cycle at this point. I feel like this has happened to you multiple times at this point. And if it hasn't already happened, this is your warning that it's gonna end up happening over and over again. I used to have friends like this, pile number 3, and what I did to get rid of all of them is I started wearing Moonstone, because that like gets away all the fakes, and you can figure them out pretty quickly and makes them leave you alone. Now I don't really have many friends, but the ones that I do have at least don't hate my guts, so it's a win. Yeah, because these people, they just project onto you. And then they get into their heads, and then they basically go insane. They're so in their heads about like you and how you're so different than them that they just combust. They emotionally dysregulate, and then they go and do something stupid, and then that's when you get your Tower card moment, and then you have to like cut them out, because obviously that's crazy and we don't need that. I had one friend where, and I've mentioned this a couple of times, where like we both applied to the same job, and I got the job and she didn't, and there were like a few positions, so it was like we both were hoping to get it anyways. And we told each other like, hey, yeah, I didn't get it, oh yeah, I got it, and like we were like supporting each other through all that. And then the next time she spoke to me was a couple weeks after that, and it was that she like hated me and wished like all this horrible nasty things, and it was because I got the job and she didn't. Like, she was just mad and like couldn't hold it in anymore. And I feel like that's kind of what happens with you and your friends, or not all of your friends, pile number 3, but like you have some nasty friends around you, and it's because they get into their head about it, because they expect you to be like them, and then when you're not a nasty person, they start freaking out and like mentally go off the deep end and crash out and cause tower moments, and stress everyone else out because they can't help it. And Honestly, pile number 3, that's your message. Is your guides are just like letting you know, like, hey, the reason that we do this, or the reason that this keeps happening to you, is because, like, or is about to happen to you, is because you pick really bad friends. And I don't think you mean to. I think that you're just so amazing that you attract some questionable people, but you just need higher standards for your friends. Pile number 3. Like, your guides will do it for you, but it's harder that way, you know. Nobody wants the tower card. Nobody wants to be forced to, like, have to change their friend group or change their ways or their routine, but it happens sometimes, and it's normally because your guides are trying to, like, purge some toxic behavior and help you move forward. So your message is really just like, you know, trust them. They're doing it for a reason. This is a bad person, whoever it is, and you know, when making friends, you know, just be mindful, because you deserve better. Like, you deserve people that genuinely are happy when you tell them the good news, and congratulations on whatever the good news is, you know, because something triggered this, right? And let me know in the comments if, you know, it's already happened, what that good news was, so I can, like, actually congratulate you properly. But, like, pile number 3, that is your message, is that, you know, like, your guys are there for you. They've got your back, and, you know, some of your friends are amazing, but there are some that are not, and they're gonna take care of those for you, and have your back and just help you through it. So yeah, that is your message. If it resonated, please like this video, comment down below what we are celebrating, and yeah, I do new videos every Sunday, so feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. So pile number 4, you have the Ace of Needles in the reverse, the Magician card, and then also the Empress in the reverse. And I feel like this energy is very much like not, you're not girl bossing. like you should be, like, focused on other things, is how I feel. I feel like you are having this energy of, like, yeah, we have the Star card in the reverse, and then we also have the Ten of Wands here. I feel like in the Three of Swords and the Chariot, like, pile number 4, I feel like, you know, like, this is not very, like, girl boss of you to be crying over somebody or, like, being heartbroken. It's like you forgot your own worth and your importance, and, like, how sorry, my sister just messaged me. It's her birthday. Hi, Amanda. Happy birthday. But, like, so pile number 4, it's like you forgot who you are. You forgot that you're a bad bitch. You forgot that you, like, deserve the world and you should be taken care of. And, like, all of the stress is not worth it for you, okay, girl? Like, you deserve better than this. And your guides are trying to tell you you deserve better than this. You know, like, with this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and then with the Lovers in the reverse, like, now is not the time. Like, you're not, like, nothing good is coming from this situation. Like, you are not getting richer from it, you are not getting hotter from it, you are just getting more stressed out. And I keep hearing something about you're gonna get wrinkles, and I know that that seems really silly, and I think your guys are trying to make a joke out of the situation by saying that, or maybe one of your friends made that joke, or a family member. But, like, if he gives you wrinkles because you're so stressed about the situation, that's not worth it, girl. That's not worth it. And I'm somebody that believes aging is beautiful, but listen, we don't need to cry over men that are lame. We don't. We don't need to stress about somebody because we think they're lying to us. We don't need to, like, I don't know what this person did to you. I don't know what they're telling you, what's going on. But I feel like, you know, you deserve clarity. You deserve communication. You deserve to understand and to feel comfortable in your relationship. You deserve to be, like, moving forward and quickly. And, like, if you want, like, to get married and they refuse to, like, put a ring on it or whatever, like, you deserve to have the things that you want, you know? Relationships take hard work. They take time. And I feel like this person just didn't want to give you that. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of arguments going on, and I don't know, this could be, like, energy right now that's happening. The World card, like, girl, you deserve the world. We have the Death card in the reverse. Like, they didn't want to transform with you. They didn't want to be with you. You're stunted with this person. And I feel like your guides, are you in a relationship right now? Are your guides, like, talking shit about your partner? Is that what's going on? Pile number 4, let me know in the comment section. Do you have somebody that you're dating right now? Like, what's happening? Because, like, your guides are very much like, you deserve so much more. You deserve somebody that'll take care of you and buy you flowers, or if you don't like flowers, whatever the equivalent is, okay, pile number 4. But, like, you deserve somebody that does all that and is thoughtful for you, to you, and actually cares about you and is gonna grow with you, and you just deserve better than whatever it is that you're dating right now. But it feels like you just guys, it's toxic. It's just really toxic. I feel like you guys fight a bunch or just butt heads a bunch, and not like in a fun little banter way, but like in a, you guys seriously say some pretty harsh things to each other way that is not healthy. And sometimes when people hear the things that he says to you, and maybe even vice versa, like they get worried for you because they're like, this is not healthy whatsoever. I don't understand like why pile number 4 is with this person. Like, that is crazy, and if somebody talked to me like that, I'd break up with them. That was a really quick message that somebody needs to hear. But like, it feels, oh my god, okay, everything fell. Yeah, because you don't need no man. You don't need this person. Get away from them. But keep the house. Like, pile number 4, I don't know, it just feels very much like, you know, you can take care of yourself. You do not need this person in your life whatsoever. I don't think that they really like have anything good to give you. Oh, this is like not good energy. Like, this person seems like a loser. Like, I was talking about in pile number 2, I think, about how their guy was a loser, and I feel like you're on your way to becoming pile number 2. Pile number 4, like, this person sucks. And like, if you're interested in women, or you're dating somebody that's non-binary, please just change the gender of who I'm talking about. But I'm getting like, because I'm not really getting masculine, feminine, or whatever, but I do know that most of the people that watch my content are women. Shout out though to anybody that is not a woman or that is in the LGBT plus community. I love you guys. But it's definitely, so like, just take what resonates, change it if you need to. But yeah, okay, so indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Feel like you're ignoring it right now, but that's okay, it happens. And then grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Leave your man. Oh, also the judgment card, it's just been hanging out on my lap, so we are gonna put that here too, okay? Because I feel like, I don't know, I think you need to go. I think you need to stop being indecisive about whether you should stay with this person or not, and you need to leave. You need to get rid of them, because they're not worth your time. You're way cooler than this, pile number 4. You don't need them. You don't, like, deserve the BS that they've been putting you through. You should leave. You know, they've put you through so much, you know, like, you don't need them. And honestly, okay, so I was listening to this thing today, and it was like, I don't know, a Reddit post or a fake one or something, and it was like, yeah, I found out that my boyfriend was gonna fake break up with me because he thought that, like, I was taking advantage of him or whatever. I don't remember what I was saying, but anyways, it kind of feels like that, right? Like, you know, he thought that he'd be able to walk all over his girlfriend and make her feel like the bad person, like gaslight her into thinking she was a bad person so that she would treat him differently. And I feel like, where am I going with this? I feel like once you break up with this person, you should break up with this person. Once you break up with this person, like, they're going to feel like they're gonna try to get you back. I feel like that's when they're gonna just realize what they took for granted this whole time. Is, I guess, where I was going with that, is I think that they are gonna realize, oh my gosh, I really just dropped the ball on this relationship. Pile number 4 was really that amazing, and I just completely ruined it. And I feel like that is going to be like a good learning moment for them. And it's not a moment that I feel like you should be like too worried about. Like, pile number 4, I don't feel like you should like take them back. Don't take them back. Ew, yucky. But like, definitely, like, they're not treating you right. Get rid of them. You can find another them in a minute, Miss Beyonce. You know, like, you don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be wasting your time on all of that. You deserve so much better. You deserve somebody that actually cares about you. Pile number 4, you don't need this person. You can find somebody way better, way hotter, way better to you, kinder, sweeter, better at all of the fun things, you know, more money. You don't even need that. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you don't need any of that, you know? It's like, it's just, you forgot who you are. You forgot how amazing you are. You forgot how much luck you attract, how much good things that you could have if you just asked, you know? Okay, everything falls out. Yeah, I think now's the time to focus on yourself, pile number 4, not other people. I think that, you know, it's time to get back to the basics. Maybe even, I've been reading a lot recently, and I'm actually, like, I'm back on book talk. It's fun. But pile number 4, maybe, like, start reading more, start reading some romances, start reading things like that, and kind of, like, I don't know, figuring out how you want to be treated, because like, listen, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's just a book, you know, they're, like, not real, but, like, listen, those people are created from other people. Like, you have the opportunity, oh my goodness, you have the opportunity to, figure out what you like. Okay, so pile number 4, basically what's going on is that, like, you're in a bad relationship. Or you just have bad taste in men if you're not in a relationship right now, or bad taste in whatever. But you are not in a good, you don't pick good people. So you guys are like, hey, could you, like, maybe be single for a while and, like, learn about what you actually want in a relationship and take care of yourself and, like, get back into the hobbies that you care about, because, like, you can have everything you ever wanted, including a partner. But you should have the right partner. You should have a good partner. You should have somebody that treats you right and loves you and doesn't cause grief and doesn't cause unhappiness and makes, you know, like, you know what you don't want, because it's whoever you're with right now. Like, you don't want that. That's yucky. We don't like that energy. But you need to figure out kind of, like, what you want, because you have so much luck and opportunity with love, specifically, that, like, your guides, like, they're ready. They're, like, at the, like, just let them know. Like, place your order for your next boyfriend, girlfriend, partner in with them. You know, pile number 4, you don't need to, like, settle. You know, say less, they say. They're like, listen, just let them know, and that'll be on its way to you shortly, okay? But then you gotta have a boyfriend, girlfriend, partner spot ready and open for that, okay? So then you're gonna have to get rid of this joker, alrighty? So, like, that's really your message, pile number 4, is that, like, you're a really amazing person, and you deserve better, and your guides want you to know that, and that you really need to get rid of this weirdo and, like, you know, have some, what's happening? The phone just keeps blowing up. See, like, you're gonna, as soon as you get rid of this person, you're gonna have, like, your phone's gonna be blowing up. You're gonna have so many people wanting to date you. Pile number 4, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. Remember who you are. You're a bad bitch. You deserve to have somebody that respects and appreciates that. Not whoever this weirdo is that you're dating currently. But pile number 4, that is your message. Please break up with your boyfriend. Please. But hopefully pile number 4 this resonated. If it did, please like this video. Please comment down below if you just broke up with someone, or if you broke up with your partner after this, or, like, what's going on. This is for entertainment purposes only, but also, like, you know, you get it. But yeah, your partner kind of sucks, and I wish you the best. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every Sunday, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!